Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the webinar today. I'm Liddy, marketing manager of Reyee Switch. It has been a long time, no say, since the launch event of NS 2000 series industrial switch, right? Okay, I guess some of you have noticed that there are two different solutions for today's webinar, CCTV and SD-WAN, right? And I will introduce the part of the CCTV first, and Henry will give a launch event of SD-WAN solution. And no matter which part you are interested in, you can join us to learn more about these solutions. Okay, and today we will have two rounds of lucky draw for you. The first round will be at the end of CCTV case study, and the second round will be at the end of the launch event of SD-WAN solution. And the winner will have $25 Amazon gift card and will deliver it via email. So don't forget to scan the QR code to join the lucky draw. If you missed the code, our staff will share it in the chatting box, and then you can scan it. Okay. Now let's cut to the chase. Previously, we have introduced Reyee CCTV solution and its values many times. And I guess you probably see the posters and articles of the CCTV solution in our social media, right? So today, we hope to share real cases related to the CCTV network to make our value points more directly apparent and more clearly visible. Okay, but firstly, let's explore the pain points of CCTV scenarios from the user journey. Okay, there are a lot of people join the webinar today. So have you ever worked on the CCTV project? If you have worked on this project, you can give me some feedback in the chatting box, okay? If you have worked on the CCTV project, you can type on the chatting box, okay? So in the pre-project stage, installers need to do on-site survey, right? In order to determine where is the IPC and where should the AP located. It is time-consuming, and the devices units or the location are highly rely on the experience of installers. And compiling the survey report and product list manually with time and is prone to error. So we have AI heat map and one-click export function in this stage. Okay, have you ever used the AI heat map? I guess some of you have already used the AI heat map for the wireless or the wireless bridge. So it can also use it in the CCTV network. Okay, and in the deployment stage, you have a lot of devices which make the network setup difficult, right? So we have SOM. I guess a lot of you have already known it. And many projects are not single CCTV network. It is a CCTV mixed AP, right? So VLAN is really important and need complicated technology to configure VLAN. But Reyee CCTV solutions support simplified VLAN configuration to make it faster and easier. Okay, and in the post-project stage, device troubleshooting is difficult, and on-site maintenance is time-consuming. So Reyee CCTV solution provide a remote management function like real-time alarm, people task, and etc. And we will discuss these functions in later real cases. Okay. Now I have a question. Have you ever encountered a project that involves both CCTV system and wireless network system, and how to ensure a quick setup? Okay, if you have encountered with such mixed network project before, and you can give me some feedback on the chat box. Okay, so how to ensure a quick setup? Okay, in such mixed network, a quick setup is very important. And more than that, VLAN configuration is also important. Our customers hope to separate the CCTV network and wireless network or staff network and visitor network, right? Like this. And we have a real case in Indonesia, and we will find answer in this case. Okay, here is a new building hotel in Indonesia, and it provide high quality services and the facilities for both business and travelers. And for the CCTV network, their requirement, they want to centralize the management of the network, the CCTV and the IPPBX. Okay, and they hope to access the NVR and the VoIP gateway from anywhere and anytime. And then they hope that okay, the guest VLAN needs to be isolated from the hotel's internal network, like CCTV monitoring and staff and the management system network. They hope they are separated from each other. Okay. So here is the product list of this case. The ES200 is used to connect with the IPC, and uplink MBS series switch and AG1510 XS as the router, and they hope to realize the coverage of both the CCTV network and wireless network. Okay, so why they choose ES200 to connect the IPC? Because with the managed switch on Reyee Cloud, it can realize the camera recognition. And more than that, with the powerful Reyee Cloud, terminals like NVR, like VoIP gateway, like we mentioned before, it can also be seen in the topology, and it can realize the remote management. Okay, and one of the most important thing, because we say that this is a hotel project, right? So the customers need isolated guest network. So here, VLAN is really important. And we provide a simplified VLAN configuration. So the CCTV network, staff, a guest network can be separated easier and faster. Okay. Here is the feedback of the customer. The customer said that Reyee network solution helped them to give great network wealth and wireless performance, and easy to configure, troubleshooting, and monitoring from Reyee Cloud anytime and anywhere. So this is our first case. Okay, how to have a quick setup in CCTV and wireless network scenarios. The first thing is faster device startup. Here we have the SON to help the faster device startup. Okay, and another thing is easy VLAN subnet siting. Here I want to introduce our auto configured network ACN. Okay, what is auto configured network solution? Firstly, in VLAN planning, it can finish VLAN configuration for the whole network in 3 times. No complicated steps. It's easy and fast and help you configure the whole network no matter how many devices there are. Okay. And secondly, VLAN visualization. It can list network VLAN details, Reyee Cloud interface, and monitor VLAN traffic easily. Okay. And thirdly, VLAN troubleshooting. Okay. When issues happen in the VLAN, it provide workaround automatically and support one-click problem fixing. Okay, so this is the ACN, and it is it is helpful in the network setup. And by the way, if you want to use the ACN, Reyee router or the MBS 5K series switch needs to in the network. Okay. The next case. The second case is a university in India with over 2,000 people requires wireless network coverage and the CCTV surveillance. Okay. The university have classrooms, hostels, and outdoor areas. How about their requirements for the CCTV network? Firstly, they need to manage all the devices from one platform. So they want to manage these devices in one platform. Okay, because the current multiple products is very difficult to manage. And secondly, they need to ensure the stable and uninterrupted CCTV network and wireless network. And finally, because the IPC deployment places are located far apart because they have the outdoor areas, right? So the requiring data transmission over long distance. So these are their requirements for the CCTV network. Okay, so they choose ES200 series switches because it supports long distance transmission. And they change the devices into Reyee switches and Reyee AP in this project because they want to centralize the management with Reyee Cloud. So now they can centralize all the devices with one platform. Okay, and then the network stability was improved, and they can quickly troubleshooting and solve it. So the IT guys are not getting complaint for the disconnection. Okay, here is the feedback of the IT manager. They said that I choose Reyee and I'm happy with the performance. Cloud features is very good and it's very easy to use. After using Reyee, we are getting minimum call for support. Okay, so this is the feedback of the IT guys in this project. Okay, so in this case, we mentioned that the long distance transmission in ES200 switches, right? Okay, because in the CCTV network, sometimes the IP camera is far away from each other or far away from the switch, and they need to long distance transmission. But you can configure it in the Reyee app, and you can choose specific port to realize the long distance, the 25 meters PoE. Okay. So in the deployment stage, the two cases we mentioned before use some of the functions in the deployment stage. A lot of features like ISON, long distance transmission, we mentioned before. We also support like loop prevention, okay, and the camera recognition functions like this. Okay, all of these functions simplify the configuration progress and provide efficient tools to ensure network connectivity and reliable operation. So this is our functions, our values in the deployment stage. Okay, now another question. Have you ever encountered IPC failure and how to improve the remote operation efficiency? Okay, if you have encountered the IPC failure in the project, you can also give me the feedback in the chatting box. Okay, and how to improve the remote operation efficiency? I think we can find an answer in the following cases. Okay, here is the third case. It's a sheet in Australia, and this project is situated in a basic warehouse located in a rural area. Okay, and it features ample floor space with basic shelving and simple loading docks. So what is their requirement for the CCTV network? Okay, firstly, 8 cameras must be connected to the network. And then the customers can remotely monitor and maintain the Intel network system through the segment. Okay, these two are their requirement for the CCTV network. Okay, so in this project, they choose ES200 and the 9GC PoE switch. This is an excellent choice for a warehouse because it is offering reliable and high performance network capabilities. Okay, so our ES2 series cloud manager switch, they support PoE reboot remotely. So it can solve the camera failure issues with just one click. Okay, and the customer think that with this cloud manager switch and the Reyee Cloud, with these features, it make the management easier and it make it a valuable investment for the warehouse network infrastructure. Okay, so they think that the project is really valuable. Okay, so in this case, PoE reboot remotely and camera access are very important, right? So about the remote reboot camera, we have already shared about it for many times because 75% of the IP camera failure can be solved with a simple reboot. So with this function, there is no need to go on site, and you can solve the problems in just a few seconds remotely, without going to the site. Okay. And the last case is a security directory in Egypt. So the security directory is responsible for safeguarding regional security, and if it plays a significant role in maintaining security and order. Okay, how about their requirement for the CCTV network? They need to ensure surveillance coverage with high quality equipment, afford high temperature, especially in summertime. Okay, and the CCTV network must be stable and uninterrupted, with the ability to quickly identify and resolve CCTV issues. So these two are their requirements for the CCTV network. Okay, so it's a big project with a lot of ES200 series switches. We know that in Egypt, the temperature is high in summer, right? So other brands' common switch may be damaged in this environment, but Reyee ES200 series switch is high quality and works perfectly in high temperature environment. And because of our powerful cloud management function, for example, the real-time alarm, we can know IP camera failures immediately, enabling a swift response to the issues. And when they find the common problems, like IPC failure, like these common problems, they can solve it with the per port reboot to save operation and maintenance time. Okay, therefore, our powerful cloud management platform enhance their efficiency of the operations and the maintenance. So these two cases in Australia and Egypt used our functions in the post-project stage. Okay, we have very powerful functions for remote management and operation, such as the real-time alarm. Just as we said before, you can know the camera problems before customers via both the cloud web interface and the Reyee app. Okay, and the cable test. Okay, it allows installers to check the cable conditions remotely and diagnose the network in real time. And thirdly, remote reboot camera. We said before, it will eliminate the needs for on-site visit, and it will resolve the camera failure in just a few steps. Okay. And we also have functions to access to the NVR, like NAT traversal and rigid DNS. Okay. And with the higher requirement for the network, we develop better functions for the network health, like AI network Hawkeye. Okay. It helps monitor the network health, keep track of the device's performance, and visualize the network data remotely in real time. And it will be very helpful in the CCTV network. Okay, all in all, in each stage, from the pre-project deployment and the post-project stage, our Reyee CCTV solution provide powerful functions to help you redefine your Ethernet network. Okay, so that is all the information about the CCTV solution and our real case sharing in the CCTV network. Okay, and now is the time to have the lucky draw. So if you have not scanned the QR code, now we will leave 1 minute for you to scan the QR code and join the lucky draw. And the winner will have $25 Amazon gift card. And we will have 3 winners in this round. And we will give the gift card via the email to you. Okay, so firstly, scan the QR code and then join the lucky draw. And we will wait you for another 30 seconds. And then we will show the screen of the lucky draw. And this round will have the 3 winners. And another round is after the launch event of SD-WAN. Okay, so after the lucky draw, we will have the launch event of SD-WAN. Henry and Joshua will introduce the SD-WAN solution for us. Okay. Okay. So Henry, could you please share the screen with us? Okay, we will have 3 winners. 3, 2, 1, start. Who will be the lucky guy? Okay, congratulations. It's 3 guys. Okay. Okay, so this is our first round of lucky draw. Hmm? Okay, so that is the first round of our lucky draw. And then it's the launch event of SD-WAN. Okay, and welcome Henry. And
Hello, everyone.
hello, everyone.
Welcome to Join Explore the New, Experience the Real webinar. We are the hosts for the second half. I'm Henry from MKT team.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you again. I'm Joshua, GTM of Reyee Router. Lily just brought us a fantastic CCTV solution presentation. So, Henry, what content shall we deliver to our audience today?
Right. The CCTV case sharing was really exciting, and we will continue to dig further. Our brilliant topic next is SD-WAN, short for saving dollars and wonderful solution, the revolutionary AnyLink.
Yeah.
So before we start, please consider several situations. 1. If you're running a small enterprise and your company has multi-branches across different locations, are you looking forward to a flexible, scalable, and reliable multi-branch WAN solution? 2. In long-distance CCTV scenario, have you ever encountered or still being bothered with the huge latency and the instability of a traditional VPN?
Yeah, and 3, in a competitive market environment, are you hunting for lower price and perfect ones for your retail stores? Yes, and the next is imagine you are the service provider of all the solutions above, and you have to monitor hundreds of projects. And will desire a comfortable way to manage the global network easily, like just watching TV?
Right. In fact, all these questions are directly feedback from many customers after multiple rounds of market research. We found that retail chains, CCTV monitoring, and multi-branch enterprises have a significant market share in the SMB scenarios.
Yes, exactly. And the retail industry is very concerned about the security of cashier data and the monitoring data within or out the store. And multi-branch enterprises have stringent demands on the rate and latency of CCTV transmission across wide area networks.
Right. Additionally, daily OA system access, various server data access, or IP telephone, and other common functions are also essential for modern customers in cross-regional office or home office.
Yes.
And for SMB market, The current branch interconnection solution only supports the establishment of VPN tunnels between branches and headquarters. But VPN has some problems, such as the requirement of public IP and inability to match networks between branches and inability to add bandwidth to multiple ISP links, and also the inability to select roles based on link quality. Therefore, this is the first time that Reyee SD-WAN being introduced to solve all the problems.
Yes, indeed. The traditional VPN is an old technology that exists for decades. And more branches drive the enterprise to deploy the SD-WAN to reduce the cost. So SD-WAN is the trend of wide area network. Compared to other brands, Reyee SD-WAN can provide many unique values. So we call it a revolution.
Right.
And for example, networking without public IP. Yes. So traditional VPN networking requires at least one headquarters to have public IP, while Reyee AnyLink, like our SD-WAN, can be networked with like private IP. Yes. And the multiple networking methods like traditional VPN only supports hub-spoke networking. And our SD-WAN supports mesh and custom topology for the networking.
Right.
Yes.
So it meets various users' needs.
Yes.
And two, also traditional VPN requires side-by-side configurations, and SD-WAN, Reyee SD-WAN can provide a powerful zero-touch provisioning feature. You just enter the device code to start networking, and it supports offline pre-configuration projects as well. So the traditional VPN can only establish a tunnel from one ISP link, but maybe next year, Reyee AnyLink will achieve the multiple WAN bonding effect by aggregating multiple ISP links. And it will support route selection based on link quality as well.
Yeah. Splendid visual dashboard is also our advantage. Yes, to help our customer optimize the overall network monitoring and maintenance. All right, I think we talked too much.
Right.
Yes. As seen is much better than the words. So let's watch VCR next to have a better understanding of AnyLink.
Hello everyone, this is Henry. As an IT support engineer of Reyee marketing department, which consists of a main headquarters and 2 branches, we require a secure wide area network to facilitate our OS system access and CCTV monitoring and internal server access from different locations. Previously, when using traditional VPN solution, I encountered several challenges. 1. Our existing IPsec VPN is very unstable and suffers from high latency. 2. The process of applying public IP for new branch is very difficult and the annual rental is very high. 3. Deploying configuration to branch gateways requires on-site personnel, which is time-consuming and labor-intensive. 4. Unable to effectively monitor and control the overall network environment in real time. After the release of Reyee AnyLink, it perfectly solves all my problems. Next, my colleagues and I are going to demo how easy the setup of AnyLink is and how it can integrate with our existing network environment and provide enhanced performance and stability. We can create a SD-WAN group by clicking Batch Configurations. If we want to engage more group settings later, simply select at least 2 projects. All project locations will be shown on the map. Click Pre-configuration to engage more ZTP settings. Name the template first. Let's set an overall project password for all branches. Also, we can set the unified SSID for all branches. The configuration template can be shared as a QR code.
Hello everyone, this is Joshua from Chongqing branch, and I already received the QR code from the headquarters. Now let's scan the QR code for our SD-WAN networking configuration. Okay, let's open our Reyee app and scan the QR code. Great. We already finished our SD-WAN networking configuration. And although the branch gateway only has a private IP, but as you can see, the SD-WAN networking is still so smooth and fast.
Thank you, Joshua. Branch 2 is 2,000 kilometers away from the headquarters and lacks technical staff. We can firstly ban the gateway's SN code in the pre-config template, then send the device out, allowing anyone to connect it directly upon arrival, and all settings will be done automatically. Now, I have banned this EG105GV3 device successfully to our SD-WAN. Next, I will send it to someone in Fuzhou branch. He can simply connect it. Connect EG10GV3 to a 4G WAN. The gateway will be banded to the project automatically. We can check the real-time status in deployment logs. Next, add the new Branch 2 project in SD-WAN group. Now, all projects of headquarters and branches are in the SD-WAN group. We can link up the SD-WAN now by clicking New Network. Choose the wanted VLANs and click Create a SD-WAN. The SD-WAN will be linked very soon. We can also check the process in monitoring. Wait for 2 minutes and the dashboard will update. All WAN, link, device, app, client details are in visual. The best link status should be peer-to-peer.
Hi, Henry.
Hi, boss.
Henry, we need to launch a version update to all branches. Firstly, we need to use the latest EG1510XS background as a Wi-Fi login page. And secondly, I need to view CCTV of all branches. I heard that you have launched a new solution. Can you do it immediately?
Sure, boss. With the help of Reyee SD-WAN, I can do that within 5 minutes.
Wow, great. Let's begin.
Yeah.
Choose the corresponding VLANs in SD-WAN and add a portal page. Update the background image as boss required. Check the preview and then deliver the configurations. All settings are delivered to online routers instantly and all the logs are saved. Let's check the new portal page via a mobile phone. Connect to our branch's Wi-Fi. And the portal page is updated successfully. Next, we can access the internal IP address of other branches' CCTV directly from the headquarters. Yes, the latency of CCTV is half of what it was before. All right. This story is based on real scenario of our marketing department. So all the pain points and values are very true, although the two main factors are just sitting here in front of you.
Yeah, the 4 key values of any link: low-cost networking, easy deployment, ultimate, stable and fast, and visual dashboard are the key factors that you can win out of the market competition.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, we'll bring some technical stuff next. So why we can guarantee these advantages? Because we have a powerful global platform, the Reyee Cloud.
Yeah.
The SD-WAN network controller is the main brain of the entire SD-WAN solution. And generally, it has 3 major functions: network establishment, control, and management.
Yes, and SD-WAN CPE is managed by the SD-WAN controller. Our requests are represented by the Reyee series gateways, interconnected through overlay tunnel technology. in order to improve the transmission quality and experience of different applications on the WAN. Reyee CPE can provide a wide range of functions such as multi-WAN load balancing, intelligent routing, smart queues, wide area acceleration, and security.
Right. Reyee AnyLink controller is deployed on the Reyee Cloud, which implements configuration management and status presentation functions, including the collection of fault information such as alarms and logs. Based on the collection, statistics, and analysis of data links, performance, applications, and networks.
Yes, and we can support various types of WAN links, including home broadband links, LTE like 4G, 5G links, dedicated lines such as MPLS, etc. Yes.
Right.
And currently, Reyee SD-WAN supports 10 models of EG CPEs, and the older EG100 version 2 series and EG210GP, EG210GE will not support it. Yes.
Therefore, yeah, this is also a great opportunity to upgrade to the new generation of our new EG-V3 series devices, which can bring you better performance and more functions to our customers, and also it's fully supporting all SD-WAN functionality.
Yeah.
Next, let's talk about the first and the most focused core value of AnyLink, low cost and networking.
Yes, low cost sounds interesting, right?
Right.
So unlike other VPN vendors, AnyLink can use private IP address for SD-WAN networking, so which can greatly reduce costs and truly reflects the theme of today, SD, which means to saving dollars.
Right.
Yeah.
However, it is important to note that using private IP addresses to achieve peer-to-peer networking still has its conditions and limitations. So here, the restriction 1, it depends on the NAT tab of the ISP. Some ISP providers' NAT could prevent successful peer-to-peer tunnel establishment. So currently, the semantic NAT tab cannot be supported by SD-WAN. And restriction 2, once the ISP's NAT does not support P2P direct connections, public IP or IPv6 is a must to build the SD-WAN tunnel.
Yes, therefore, I will recommend configuring IPv6 in new project setup to increase the success rate of SD-WAN networking.
Right.
And at the same time, you can experience the benefits brought by IPv6, such as a larger address space, enhanced security, and faster routing rate.
Exactly. Moreover, to further reduce costs, AnyLink not only supports the normal router modes to establish standard network topologies, but also it can provide bypass mode by adding EG device to any existing network to implement SD-WAN functionality. So it can significantly reduce the costs by utilizing old equipment.
Yes, one thing to note is that the bypass mode can utilize any brand of gateways or firewalls. But it requires an EG gateway with AC function. So therefore, the EG105GWT and EG105GWX wireless gateways cannot be used as bypass SD-WAN CPEs. But they can be used as router mode CPEs perfectly.
Right. And next point is also AnyLink's very intuitive core value, the high speed, low latency, and ultra high stability.
Yes, Reyee AnyLink supports 3 networking modes, hub-spoke, mesh, and custom networking. And the ability to use mesh networking is precisely because of the key technology of private IP. So otherwise, the cost of a large number of public IPs would be very high.
Right, yes,
and the premise of mesh networking still requires the successful establishment of peer-to-peer connection, which is related to the once NAT mode mentioned above. And once a successful P2P network is established, the packets will choose the optimal routes for transmission based on the physical conditions of the WAN.
Right.
So thereby significantly reducing the latency. And moreover, even if there is a problem with the physical link, as long as there are other backup link available, and the link will automatically fail over
Right. For
yes, to
lower
the backup link, and the end user will not even notice it.
Right.
Yes, and greatly enhance the stability of the WAN link.
Right. That's the reason why we call it very stable.
Yes. And furthermore, to ensure the security of service transmitted on the WAN, Reyee SD-WAN tunnel uses data encryption technology. And data transmitted within any link tunnels is encrypted and remained confidential and intact to protect the data transmission between different branches.
Right. So similar to VPN, but we can provide a better or more secure solution as the enhanced Cha-Cha-20 poly algorithm is used for encryption here and for authentication of the data. Also, for direct connections between multiple branches, the transmission of packets is point to point, and it does not traverse through the cloud, which further safeguarding and reinforcing all data.
Yes. And the deployment and management of gateway device for numerous branch office is very challenging, especially when branches are far apart, right? So engineers often have to spend a whole day traveling forward and back. So just to deploy the device and simplify the deployment is very, very important.
Right, extremely. So even one personnel arrive on site, there are still two issues. One, he has to perform the same configurations at different sites. Repeating the same tasks is very frustrating. And two, due to the high intensity of work and tight schedules, it's very easy to lose some configuration items.
Yeah. So AnyLink provides a powerful ZTP feature, which allows for template creation and automatic configuration deployment with new projects, as well as the ability to launch the batch configuration by adjusting templates and deliver the updates in bulk. So this ensures centralized gateway configurations between headquarters and branches, as well as rapid fault identification and repair. And a normal man can complete the deployment or update task for the entire network in just a few minutes.
Yeah, just a few minutes.
Yes.
So no matter it's creating pre-config templates that allow new devices to automatically join SD-WAN network, or updating configurations in existing projects through the batch configurations, it all can be achieved through a fully graphic interface with efficient updates completed in no more than 3 steps. For example, batch project configuration for the password, and adding or deleting Wi-Fi, optimize your routing policies, and reset your load balancing strategies, or portal page customization, or voucher updates, etc.
Yeah, so it's very attractive,
Right.
like just to set all the branch portal page with one click, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Very powerful.
And so there are 2 ways to issue policies for the first time, like either by binding the branch CPE serial number through the cloud, or sharing a QR code generated from the template with remote colleague who can just scan it, just like the video we see, right? So, and CPE device will automatically download and update the configuration upon when it's going online.
Right, so everything is automatic.
Yes.
Lastly, and most crucially, AnyLink dashboard. It enables full graphical management of WAN across all branches. So by leveraging this tool, managing numerous branches is a piece of cake.
Yes. So first, we have innovatively provided a map view where we can clearly see the physical distribution of all branches, as well as global information such as the online status, health, and alarms of all the WAN network. And in connection diagram, you can intuitively see the global SD-WAN topology.
Right. With this visual dashboard, we no longer have to open each branch's project one by one to check the status of the gateway or troubleshoot like before. Now, we can monitor and manage the entire WAN network on one screen.
Yes.
So by clicking on any link on the map, we can see more detailed information, including upload-download speed and latency, port information, VLAN details, and visualize the real-time data transmission on the link. So this is something traditional VPN solution cannot provide.
Yes, by clicking on any site icon on the map, you can check the local CPE's key information, like include port configuration, connected devices, and app traffic and online terminals, all at a glance. Even someone who is not good at routers can easily manage a multi-branch network.
Right. And recall that previously, when you have deployed many projects at different times, you may have to manage many projects, and you need to manage them individually and input each parameters during regular network checkups. But now you can truly enjoy easy by just sitting with a coffee and watch one screen.
Yes,
it's very easy here.
So let's look at a best practice topology we share, which is a common scenario for small business with 3 branches. Typically, we use like the EG1510 or EG300 series as the headquarters, and wireless gateways for branches. And for a branch with existing firewalls, so we can add an EG100 or 200 series gateway. Like this setup offers a cost-effective way to upgrade the entire network to SD-WAN.
Right.
Yes.
The models mentioned here are just a reference. You can choose the appropriate gateway based on the parameters shown in the diagram to build the most suitable SD-WAN for your needs. It's worth mentioning that during the global public beta phase now, all launched CPE devices will remain free of license charge for its life. So just do more testing now, and you will get all this SD-WAN license free.
Yep.
So again, as we talk too much, let's log on to a real SD-WAN testing project, and then you guys can see how any link function is here. This is a real testing project ongoing. Oops.
Okay, wait a moment. It's a very huge project.
Right. I'll just reshare my screen. Okay, I think you guys can see now.
Yeah,
okay,
we can
some
see
delays, that. So this is a real testing project now happening in China, and you can see it's got almost 74 projects and totally 98 links available. So it's a custom topology, and our engineers are testing all the functionalities day by day. And so what we can see is like just we said, is it provided here. So for each site or the link, you can click on, and then you can check on the details of the. For example, this is a site, and you can see the WAN settings, link settings, and devices, and also the app traffic as well. Let me enlarge it a little bit. For example, if we click on this link here, okay, you can see it's a normal peer-to-peer. This is the best data for our SD-WAN because you can get the lowest latency. You can see here it's only 2 milliseconds here.
So we can see that internet in China is very fast.
Right,
yes.
Yeah. And also we can change it to another link so you guys can see it's not, you may see the difference, but this is something you can never get before, or this is also a very low latency link. But yes, with IPv6, you can establish a peer-to-peer link successfully, and that's best for the SD-WAN.
But we can see that use our SD-WAN can reduce the latency, right? We will talk later.
Exactly.
Yes. Overseas also.
Right. And for the networking function, for the first time, you need to choose your topology. But now, as we have this project already, but we can change our topology as well. We can change it to no matter mesh or hub-spoke or custom. Now we are using a custom, but we recommend our customer to use a mesh topology. It's very unique and very helpful topology. Also, as a batch configuration and pre-configuration we mentioned, if you choose multiple projects here, and then you can edit a batch configuration template here, And then whatever settings or configuration you want to set up here, for example, the SNMP or project password here, then you just enter whatever you want to modify this time, then you just deliver the configurations then within several minutes.
Yeah, so like I have a retail chain, right? And I want to refresh my portal page every month.
Exactly.
So I just every month enter this page and do one click, like 5 minutes to refresh all the branch portal page, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
especially
very
for the project now, we have over 70 projects. How you can manage that before, but now you can manage here. It's very easy.
I think that will save a lot of time.
Right. Okay, sorry for the time, because we have limited time here, so it's only a short like a demo. And hope you guys now have a clear understanding of Reyee SD-WAN now. And currently, a single SD-WAN group can support up to 1,000 branches.
Yeah.
A figure that our R&D and engineers have verified through over 200 days and nights for long-term testing, so it's guaranteed.
And everyone still wants to understand more about real-world cases.
Right.
So only solutions that have been verified by the end users can truly stand the examination of time.
Exactly, no problem.
Yeah.
Next, we'll dive into a few case studies that have completed beta testing in the past 2 months and have successfully moved into the procurement process. The first case is in CCTV scenario. Our ADP partner, Redland, has branches in both Egypt and Iraq, and due to some factors, the headquarters need real-time monitoring of remote branches. So let's check out this wonderful VCR recorded by our superstar engineer, Ahmed.
Welcome everyone, Ahmed Shukri, Reyee Post Sales Engineer. Today we are presenting our first case here in Egypt related to SD-WAN or any link through our ADP red line.
وصل 2 خط وان وعامل خط واحد بس اللي خارج ده متوصل على الكاميرات عندي او على السويتش اللي انا بوصل عليه اي حاجه انا عايز اكونكت عليها. تمام، اللي احنا شفناه ده كان الجهاز اللي راكب عندي في الاتش كيو، وعندي جهازين تانيين راكبين في اماكن مختلفه، بقدر اكسس على المكان كله ككل، اكسس على الكاميرات لو عندي اي حاجه عايز اعملها، لو عندي دومين، لو عندي اكتيف دايركتوري ممكن اخش عليه، لو عندي ستورج، لو عندي اي حاجه، اجهزه بصمه، تليفونات اي بي بقدر اكونكت عليها من اي حته، واقدر اضيف اي حاجه في البرانش التاني على الاتش كيو عندي. ده كده الاي بي اللي انا ساحبه من الفيلان اللي انا عاملها على الجهاز اللي في الاتش كيو.
تمام.
ده هنلاقيه مختلف عن الاي بي اللي انا بفتحه عشان اكونكت على الكاميرات بتاعتي مثلا. وفي برضه الديفايس التاني ده اي بي تاني مختلف خالص. طبعا دي كانت الخطوه الاولى بالنسبه لنا، لكن احنا خلاص بنجهز دلوقتي كل الفروع بتاعتنا بالاجهزه بتاعت ريجيه اس دي وان، وهنركبها في كل الفروع بتاعتنا، وهنعتمد عليها اعتماد كلي في الربط في اي شيء.
As engineer Tamer demonstrated, he can effortlessly access the CCTV systems at both branch locations from the HQ without any lag or latency. Now let's take a closer look at his SD-WAN project on the Reyee Cloud platform. On the main homepage, we can see all the gateways listed under their respective projects, including the HQ, the Bustan Mall branch, and the warehouse downtown. To explore the SD-WAN setup, we navigate to Service, then click on Any Lane, which is the SD-WAN feature of the Reyee Cloud platform. Here we can clearly see the HQ alongside the 2 branches, the Bustan Mall branch and the warehouse downtown, all connected seamlessly. Reyee Cloud makes it incredibly simple to monitor. From monitoring here, we have all the details You can go to AI diagnostics or even project alarms. We can go back from here. We can make it a wider full screen. We can change the skin. You can try this one. We can go to configure to check the WAN ports connected to our gateways on all branches and even the HQ. We can go back. We can go to networking to make the configuration that we need. Here, all of our gateways connected in the HQ and our branches. From here, we can add VLANs or delete VLAN as we need. Patch configuration and even the pre-configuration. For an in-depth explanation of all these features, we can go to my channel. Here, videos. Check out the detailed video available on YouTube channel. We can go to the SD-WAN setup directly.
بشكر حضرتك جدا يا باشمهندس ان شاء الله وباذن الله كل السوليوشن بعد كده هنستخدم فيه الاس دي 1 بدل اجهزه الريي والجيت واي بتاعنا هتسهل الموضوع جدا. انا لقيتها. شكرا.
All right, thank you, brother Hamed, for sharing the wonderful case. So the cross-border link quality and stability have bothered the boss a lot before.
Yes, after Reyee SD-WAN was launched, the latency dramatically dropped from over like 60 ms to below 30 ms. And comprehensive network visualization and zero-touch provisioning greatly satisfied the boss.
Right. And the second case is also a long-distance CCTV project in a company in Saudi Arabia, which has one headquarters and 9 branches. All branches are far apart, and the main requirement is that the boss also can occasionally check on the work status of branch employees. And also the main point was the previous VPN has very high delays, over 50 milliseconds, which caused a lag and frame loss of videos.
Yes, and after deploying EG gateways and activating SD-WAN, the major latency between all branches was down to 22 ms, and half of what it used to be. And not only was the CCTV video playback at the headquarters very smooth, but the private IP and DTP features also greatly impressed the customer, and who immediately ordered more EG equipment to upgrade all branches to SD-WAN.
Exactly.
Yes.
And the third case is from Indonesia, one of the government communication department of North Kalimantan province, which has 10 sub-district offices and 1 data center. All branch offices are using Starlink as their main SP. So they require decent connections in between to go transmit important and confidential data.
Yeah, right. After the deployment of 11 EG300 series EG and with private IP, all branches joined the peer-to-peer SD-WAN group successfully. And the SI was very satisfied with the enhanced security, DTP, and especially the overall dashboard. The visual management interface really surprised the end customer.
And the last case was in China and involving a self-service chain for market. The client needed the headquarters to monitor 4 other branches in the southern region of China in real time, and also it required that the cash register data can be securely and instantly transmitted back to the headquarters. So considering the use of various networks in the stores, they deployed Wi-Fi 6 EG105GWX routers, both in the headquarters and the branches. And any link system was set up in less than 5 hours, after which the client gave us a perfect score, 10 out of 10, and immediately placed an order.
Yes, in fact, we have deployed projects in over 40 locations worldwide, and involving industries such as CCTV, retail stores, government offices, and education, among others. And however, due to client privacy and other reasons, we have only showcased a selection of these cases here.
Exactly. So we can check out the coverage map for the rough locations of the running projects now. And so for sure, we want to encourage more and more customers to join our SD-WAN beta trial.
Yes, right. Many ad-link rapidly enter every corner of the world and turn this global map all green with our help. with our help and
Right.
your help.
Right.
A test is the countries list the SD-WAN beta trail is activated already. And for the regions who haven't activated the beta, please contact your local region post-sales engineer for further assistance on demand.
Right. And today's live cast include more exciting documents which we have uploaded online already. Everyone, you can refer to the links in this table. And also the video and the PPT slide for today, we have uploaded to the LARC library as well. You can download it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so finally, let's look at the advantage Reyee SD-Link has over all competitors.
Yes, in private IP networking and mesh networking modes, we surpass most of our competitors.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, the maximum number of branches we have tested for exceeds that our competitors.
Mm-hmm.
We will continue to develop more advantages, features based on applications, still stay focused.
Right. And I think that would be all the introduction for our new SD-WAN solution launch. And so remember, saving dollars on wonderful is very important, unique advantage for us. And next, please let me invite you to join our quick survey. It's very important for us. Only take you maybe 1 or 2 minutes. So now I have launched the survey, this poll. I think you guys can see. Please take some time to fill the survey and don't rush to leave yet because we have another round of lucky draw at the end. Just please take 2 minutes to fill the survey.
Yes,
Right.
and if you are interested in the function mentioned in the webinar, please remember to fill in the survey.
Yeah, you can leave a contact
Yes, we
information.
will carefully analyze your valuable feedback to continuously improve the quality of our service. And please note that your response will be very confidential.
Right, yes.
Yes.
Only 8 questions, quick questions. So just please take some time. And
yes, and if you are very interested in our SD-WAN, you can just open the Reyee Cloud and you can find if your country, your region is already activated the SD-WAN.
Right.
You can see the SD-WAN in the survey part.
Right.
And if not, you can just contact our post engineers to check if you can get the chance to test our SD-WAN.
Exactly. Also, you can leave your contact information, contact number in our survey. The last question is that, so if you still haven't got the SD-WAN activated in your region, you can leave your information and we may contact you later.
Yes.
Right. So we wait maybe 1 more minute for you guys to finish the survey. It's very important for us because we want to do it better and better. And so next year, we will also deliver more materials, more contents in this way.
Yes, and I think one very interesting or attractive function like the WAN bonding, right? Very make the SD-WAN solution more stable.
Right.
That will I think the time will be like Q2 in the next year.
Yes, it's coming soon.
Yes.
The multi-WAN bonding function now is coming. So with the multi-WAN bonding and the mesh topology, and also the unique technologies of SD-WAN, you may experience a wonderful or never what you haven't seen before. It's a very, very good solution. Okay, maybe last 30 seconds for you guys to fill the survey, and please just click a few more questions. And coming soon for the last round of our lucky draw, so no rush to leave yet. Oh, okay. I mean, also during this time, we can see whether we have any particular questions.
Yes, and thanks for our R&D team. They are answer our questions in the chat box. And if you have some questions, please type the questions into the chat box, and we will maybe like 3 minutes to answer your questions.
Right, because all our professional technicians, our R&D team manager here is also has answered many questions in our chat box. I think that solves all the problems.
Yes.
Okay, guys, last 10 seconds for you to fill the survey, and then we will start our last round of lucky draw. And
okay, how about start the lucky draw?
yeah, let's
Right.
start the lucky
Yeah.
draw. And for you guys who haven't finished the survey, you can continue. And please scan the QR code with your Reyee app. And we will give you 1 more minute to scan the QR code. So last round of lucky draw is coming. And the prize and the gift is also, we will choose 3 lucky guys to win the $25 Amazon gift card. And we will deliver it after the webinar by email, because we have all your emails here.
Yes,
Right.
let's check if we can see some familiar names as the winner, right?
Right. For
Yeah.
the guys who have win the gifts last round, you won't get another chance. Sorry for that.
Okay.
But that's fair for everyone, right?
Yeah.
And okay, Lily, could you please help us to share your screen, and we will draw the last round. Thank you. Okay, for this round, we will also have 3 lucky guys, and let's see who will be the winners. And let's make 3 winners. Yes, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Okay, congratulations.
Right.
Mr.
Congratulations to all the winners.
Yes, and don't forget to check the to check the credit card and to check the card on your email.
Right. Okay, guys. So happy times always short. Very appreciate for your precious time and concentration. This is the end for today's webinar.
Okay, so thanks for your comment,
Thank you.
everyone. And if you are interested, don't remember to contact our our
Right.
post sales, our
Right, don't forget
sales,
to
or
contact.
CSEs. Don't forget to contact us.
Exactly.
So yes,
Thank
see
you.
next
Thanks for your
time.
time. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Questions? Do we have any further questions here? Who were the last winners? I miss it. And anyway, we will send out the winners gift by email. We
Yeah.
have all this recorded.
Okay, guys, if you don't have questions, you
Yeah,
can
you're free
quit
to
this.
leave. Thank you for your time.
You can quit this webinar, and if you have questions, you can stay in this webinar
Right.
and ask some questions to the chat box.
Right. Thank you.
Yes, and we will take
this
only like the other 2 minutes.
Right.
Yes, and you can.
Right. If you
feel
have
free to
further questions,
have
you
questions.
can leave your contents here.
And if not, you can just quit this webinar.
Right.
Thank you for your time. Yeah,
Thank you, everyone.
guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.